Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening again. Welcome back, everybody. I had some dinner and it was delicious. And now I've got a drink and I'm doing the stuff and the things. And okay, yeah, I do still have sound. Good. I was like, wait, where did my sound go? Um, okay. I'm going to continue along with my MSQ a little bit and also break that up with doing some trials and stuff like that. So, let me get where I need to go and we will do the thing. Okay. Tataru, tataru. Okay. Yeah. Go inside. Gotta do the thing to do the thing. What? Excellent. I mean, awful timing. You see our friends, they've taken a turn for the worse. Carl's hardly had a moment rest these past few days. I did. Hopefully it's a little bit easier for people to pronounce and all of that. Do you like it? Just say yes. Say yes, you do. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it quiet. Oh, but listen to me. I call myself a receptionist, and I haven't even bothered to ask you why you're here. So they think the spirit vessel will be ready soon, and they want to make sure there are no problems at this end. You better talk to Cryo. She's with the others in Dawn's respite. Let's go and see her. You liked the other one better. I love you too. I did, you know, I had that one for years and years and years and everything, but I was also noticing that it was like extremely hard for people to spell, to say, etc. And so it was just is better off changing it a little bit.
Excuse us?
Yeah.
This way.
Not good, not good.
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
No, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary, I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. stiff and cold, all of them. As if they were made of wax, barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
Let's do this. Okay. What news from the first? I see. Work on spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. For now, I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in the ether, but it's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon, so if the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon Algan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. And I think I know just the man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person, even if it does mean leaving my patients. Judging by your cheapest expression, Tataru has a favor to ask. Could you spare a minute while Crow goes and finds this expert of hers, I mean? There's a gift I was hoping to send our friends in the first, you see, and since we might be waiting a while, I wondered if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. My first attempt turned out well, so now I'm going to make it properly. I'll be in the kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there. Okay. Either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Okay. Yes. Oof, God. We're gonna meet up with her here? No? Okay, apparently we need to go up. There we go. There you are. As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. Unlike Krill, I can't do much to help our friends directly, but that doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the order, taking on this job and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with the Ishgardian restoration. And in the course of all this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven even as we speak. Shouldn't be long now. chapstick so I quit chewing my lips. There, baked to perfection, even if I do say so myself. What is it? What is it? Show me what it is. Bread. Toast. For real. Hey, how's it going? It's called Archon loaf, in case you're wondering, and it's what they eat over in Charlotte. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it would remind our friends of home. If nothing else, Krill tells me it's a good source of ether, so it should lend them a bit of strength at least. There truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven. Krill, and if it isn't Rambros, too. I trust you require no introduction either. Yep. Greetings, my friend. Full glad am I to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you, but I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain alien technologies. Sorry, pardon me. I've been keeping Rambros apprised of events in the first. Suffice it to say he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement, memory transference was the sole province of Allegan royalty. Its mechanisms closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it. To wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begs the question of why I bothered to come here empty-handed as I am. The answer being, rather brazenly, to ask a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade. Aww! Thank you! Yay! Thank you! Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part. But when the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. And then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. You should have access, I think, now to some of my emotes, my personal emotes that I have. I do believe. So tell him that we consider his duty done and that he should follow his heart now. Forgive me, but do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself or to encourage him to hold nothing back? That is for our friend to decide, but either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed. Well, there you have it. Yep, see, there you go. There you have it. If you'd be so good as to see Rambrose's message and Tataro's bread to their intended recipients, along with my report, of course. Before I wrap up the bread, would you mind giving it a try just to make sure everything's as it should be? I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Yes! Emotes! Excuse me, Rembrandt, but as a fellow Charlotte, may I trouble you for your opinion? I'll usually have mine with a good dollop of roll and berry jam, but I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. I see. Oh no, is it that bad? It is indeed, Tataro. Dense and unpleasant, exactly as it should be. God, just so the very taste of home. Dense and unpleasant. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world, but our native cuisine is, shall we say, a little lacking. Alright, you too. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. In Charlotte, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment, save for those few who actually research the culinary arts. We pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such a gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born. creation of Archon, who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance. Bye! In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough, all with nary a care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. Yet for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs, it quickly found an audience amongst busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. Okay. I might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's all too familiar. Ah, how it takes me back. If there is enough, perhaps you can spare some for the Exarch. He is certain to appreciate it. Please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can. And then we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. Lally-ho! Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to go ahead and... Pretty sure... We're going to Trials, Shadowbringers. I need to do Cinder Drift. And what else? Eden's Gate Resurrection, so that's the raid. Cinder Drift. And the Copied Factory, which is another raid. Crap. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and join Cinder. Wow! Withdraw. Yeah. I did not want to do that one again right now. Duty Finder. Okay, join. Overent. Crystarium. Yes, go. So, I think there is a thing. There we go. Let's do this really quick. And not what I wanted. Show extension. There we go. Configure. Oh, I guess I was supposed to do that before I went live. Okay, there we go. So, I did activate a subathon to try and get people to sub. Okay. So, that's what we're doing there. That's what we're doing there. No, actually, that is not what I wanted. Exit full screen, and then we're going to go here, create our dashboard. Okay. I don't know why it is not showing. Streaming tools, no. Insights. Community, content. extensions. My extensions. One. Okay, well. Oh! Damn it. I missed that. My bad. Duty finder. Join. Alrighty. This way. There we go. Commence. All right. See what we can do, yeah? I think I've run this before, but like I said, I'm not entirely sure. I might not have. I don't know. I think I have. Or at least I've watched the video for it. Once. A long time. A long time ago. It's a nemesis bot. Anti-Acon War Machina. The Ruby weapon. Enemy detected. Commencing attack. Ooh, I like this music. So basically, I'm just going to try not to stand in stupid and hope that this works out in my favor. There's 2 white mages in here. That's cool. Anti-Icon weaponry restraints moved. Okay, I guess I need to get the F out of the way and not stand in stupid. Got it. Easy enough. No. Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I just died. Oh, because I need to be standing on the... Oh, got it. What do you mean invalid target? Oh, because already been raised. Oh, get out of stupid! Get out of stupid! Oh my gosh! Ouch! Dude, this other healer is fucking carrying us. Stack up. Come on. Ow. What in the world? I have no idea. Oh, okay. I got it now, and I'm dead again. Apparently I had not a clue what I was doing in here. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Don't stack those. Oh, okay. Donut. Get in. Get out. Ouch. Dude, this guy sucks. Okay, so get out and on. Nope, out, nope, nope. God. Okay. Ultimate sequence, ignore all ones. Can okay. Ooh. Dude. That was crazy. Activating Oversoul. Increasing pilot override rate to 100%. Commencing force shutdown and system restart. Synthetic Arosite switching to Oversoul mode. Loading data sample. Of course it's not over yet. Darna's combat ready. Combat data. Initiating organic something or other. Stop. No, I'm not. Nail. I am. Oh. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Oh my god, you're so pretty. I'm Nail Van Darnus. Come to purify this forsaken land. Oh. Oh my god. Let me gauge resets. Shit. Okay. Okay. Not good. Okay. Okay. This is a wee bit terrifying. Don't die. Okay, I remember what F I'm doing on this character now. I swear. Alright. Hide behind the rock. Okay, we gotta go this way. Oh, that's right. That's how that works. Forgot about that. No, there's never enough lights. There we go. Yes! That was neat. That was really neat. Ooh, I received 2 player comms. Even though I sucked. Cutscene. Even from afar, your figure was unmistakable, as ever an impressive display. Though, as I'm sure you will concur, the ultimate weapon pales in comparison to this new monstrosity. If their research is allowed to continue, the next model will be nigh on unstoppable. With that in mind, the Alliance has enlisted the help of... Wait, I hear something. Here to sift through what remains of the ruby weapon, are you? Allie, what do you think you're doing? Allie? Father? It has been too long, Alphonse. And you too, Rex. Wow! Given that the Empire is proceeding with the weapon project and making inroads into Eorzea, I suppose it was only a matter of time until our paths crossed. It's wonderful to see you again, Father, although I can't say I think much of the company you've been keeping. I know a lot's happened, but I'm just glad you're alright. And now you can come back to Garlemald with us. No can do. My days serving the Empire are over. Good. Because you're suspected of assassinating Emperor Varys? But we know you'd never do a thing like that. There must be a way to prove your innocence. Then everything can go back to the way it was. Ah, sweet naivete. Uh-oh. Vision time! We have a lot of those. So he found you two shivering on the roadside when he was going through Werlit? Lucky for you, eh? If you hadn't, we'd probably be dead by now. As for us, 3 of our parents all died in the epidemic. We'd still be begging on the street corners if it weren't for him. I just wish there was a way we could repay Lord Gaius for all the kindness he's shown us. He fights for the empires, so we should too. That'll make him proud of us. You're saying we should join the army? I don't think that's such a good idea. Everyone in Orlet was scared of the Garlands. Why would we want to be like them? Lord Gaius is different. I know he is. That's what they all say. But he's different. You're right. He always says that the strong should lead the weak. Maybe that's why he took us in. Alright, if becoming a soldier is what it takes, I'll do it. Who's with me? Count me in, and maybe one day people will look up to us like we do Lord Gaius. Then it's settled. From now on, we're all brothers and sisters fighting for the same cause. Brothers and sisters? Then that would make Lord Gaius our father? Well, if he doesn't mind us calling him that, I suppose so. And that makes you our big brother, since you're the oldest. You'd better be nice to us, or I'm telling father. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha. Okay, I have to flip my phone over, because that flashing light's bugging me. It makes me want to check my phone. And I need to not do that. Father, since you went away, a lot has changed in the Empire. For us, too. If we'd known that you were still out there, still alive, none of this would have happened. What do you mean? The truth is, you have been silenced. Ruh-roh. If you must go, I will not stop you, but answer me this. Who was piloting the ruby weapon? We all know that Nail Van Darnus has not returned from the dead. Oh. The other daughter. Nasandia. No, I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe you would let that happen. She was a sister to you, to all of you. We only want to finish what you started. And while we will never forget all you have done for us, the next time we meet, it shall be as enemies. Goodbye, Father. Ugh. Heartbreaking, sad family moments. Oh, no. As for you, hero of Eorzea, you'll pay for what you did to Melisande. I would swear it. Damn. Dot. That great? No? Yay! Sid! Well, Gaius. We meet again. Come to see how your precious weapon project has been proceeding in your absence, have you? You are come to collect data on the ruby weapon, correct? The pilot, Melisande, should still be inside the cockpit. I will ask Valdolin to escort you to the wreckage. Any idea who Melisande is? An imperial crony of his, perhaps? 'Twas his daughter. One of the orphans? Gaius always did have an eye for talent and a mind to nurture it. In fact, Livius Sas Junius was another protege of his. He even took me under his wing when my father became obsessed with the Meteor Project. It's strange that I felt closer to Gaius than my own flesh and blood. Then, my father and countless others lost their lives in the Boja incident. Although he was acting under Emperor Solus's orders, he masterminded the whole thing. I'd begged him to reconsider to put an end to this madness, but my words fell on deaf ears. That's when I turned to Gaius for support, but he was as much a pawn of the Emperor as my father, and refused to intervene. And when my turn came to serve, I defected and fled to Eorzea. Good for you, Sid. Bravo, bravo, bravo. I blame Gaius as much as any of them, perhaps even more, for the barbaric acts carried out in the name of conquest. But when we met at the Praetorium, all the hatred that had been festering inside me seemed to fade away, and I remembered the man I once respected. To think the dreaded Black Wolf was a mere plaything of the Ascians, who left him broken and disgraced, having sent thousands of his men to early graves. It's more than most could bear, and now the lives of the children he raised hang in the balance. Any personal grievances I have with Gaius can wait. I'd rather best gather what information I can on the ruby weapon, but I'll be back as soon as possible. So many head nods. I'm surprised nobody gets whiplash from all of the head nodding. Okay, I will be right back. I have to run to the bathroom. So give me just a moment, if you will. Okay, and I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of myself and my dog and my cat for just a second. Okay, I was never one to waste any time. Of course not. Oh, hi, Ferk. I see her in my chat. Or my stream. We're still in the field, but there's something I thought you should know right away. It's about the pilot. I'm not sure how to tell you this, but if Melisandre is dead, I only hope she was not made to suffer. Death would have been a kindness. In all my years, I've never seen such a perversion of science and nature. Her body was fused with the ruby weapon's core. Those last moments must have been spent in pure agony as her very last essence was drained from her. Oh, God. So she was sacrificed to power that infernal machine? Yep, apparently she was. We must act quickly if we are to prevent the Empire from committing further atrocities. Kyler, is there any other information you can share with us regarding the ruby weapon prior to its deactivation? Hold on a sec, guys. Let me tell you a story. You know, see, it went like this. Sorry. Nail Van Darnus, did the Legatus mean that much to Melisandre? From what I gather, it sounds as if data based on Nail's combat capabilities was used to override the pilot's consciousness after she was fused with the core. If this technology is perfected, the Empire begins implanting the memories of renowned warriors such as the White Raven into its soldiers. The Alliance won't stand a chance. Is such a thing even possible? Similar using the thought, was it not? Yes. Let's go with that one. Your friend did mention he overheard the Signiferi unloading various sets of data into the test model during the battle. It would appear that the system has been improved since then. Well, it may bear some similarities. We don't know for certain until we've analyzed the wreckage of the ruby weapon. It cannot be denied that combining combat data from the experienced soldier with the powers of an icon has yielded remarkable results. But in doing so, the Empire has sunk to the very depths of depravity. This is beyond forgiveness. For once, I agree with you, yet one question remains unanswered. How were they able to obtain data on someone who was supposedly killed prior to the calamity? That's what I'm trying to determine. There's one possibility I'd like to explore, but I'll need to carry out a more thorough investigation first. Sarah will provide support while you are in the field. Not only is she extremely well versed in the latest Garlean technology, there are a few soldiers I would rather have watching my back. Let's do this. Let's do it to it. Let's do it to it. Let's get her done. In the meantime, Varlin and I will follow the ruby weapons tracks back to its point of origin. We will learn what we can of the weapon project and the manner in which Alphonse and the others are involved. Should we uncover anything of value, we will relay it to the troops stationed here. For now, I suggest you use this lull in Garlean activity to recuperate. Aye, aye, Captain. Would I be correct in guessing that this belated reunion with those darling orphans of yours has stirred up memories of your time in Garlemald? Ooh, we're gonna stare off. Remember our agreement, guys. If you so much as think of returning to your Imperial masters, I will kill you. Mm-hmm. I'll help. Okay, so it was... That must have been the... Okay, Ruby Doomsday map. Alright, I need to go over there. Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. So you put down the ruby weapon. Gods, I wish I could have seen it, not from too close mind, Suspicious to report news of your victory to the higher ups. I realize you must have been through quite the ordeal, but could you give me a quick summary of the battle? Stuff and things happened, then we killed it. You make it sound so easy. From the way you tell it, anyone would think you slay hulking brutes like that for a living. I'll put all of this into a report and leave a copy over there, should you fancy a bit of light reading. Anyway, I expect you've got more pressing matters to take care of, like going for a celebratory pint. Cheers to that. Here we go. If the Guardians pluck up the courage to come knocking again, we'll let you know. Until then, rest up. Everybody keeps telling me to rest, but they never let me rest. Like, what is with that? Cutscene? Are we doing the thing? Meanwhile, in the Merlit Magitech installation. I like his hair. The one with the spiky green hair. You know, told him the truth, he'd be able to help us. I know he would. That's exactly the problem, Allie. If he knew the true nature of the weapon project, he'd find some way to interfere. We've come too far to back down now. I won't let Melisandre's death be in vain. No. Even if that means going against Father's wishes. They're all so sad. Cheer up, Alphonse. We can all go back to being one big happy family after we've dealt with those pesky Eorzeans. It'll be just like old times. If only it were that simple. There's no guarantee any of us will make it back alive. Debbie Downer there. Excuse me, I think you're forgetting whose turn it is next, O ye of little faith. With me at the helm of the sapphire weapon, it'll be over before you know it. Whatever happens, Rex, remember, promise you'll come back to us. I couldn't bear to lose you too. He's pretty. But then again, I have a thing for green, so that could, like, I could be biased. Just a little bit. Oh. Okay, what do you have for me? Information relating to the weapon project has been uncovered and your allies prepare to depart for distant lands. I'm afraid we haven't much in the way of information to share from the front line. We have, however, received word that Gaius wishes to speak with you at Alliance headquarters. I've arranged an escort to take you to headquarters, so when you're ready to depart, speak with the fellow over there. To say that was a most exhilarating battle. I never dreamed that I would have the chance to see such a ferocious war machina with my own eyes. Might find it odd that a citizen of Eorzea would be so excited by something sent by the Garleans to slaughter us in their thousands, but as an avid follower of all things gigantic and mechanical, I just can't help myself. Oh, and to be able to pilot such a majestic creation. Perhaps I should defect to the Empire and offer my services. Ahem. Ever since the time of the original Ultima weapon, I have fallen in love with this fusion of Algan and Garlean design. It takes my breath away. So much so that I used my spare moments at the Ironworks to develop a line of miniatures. And now, your recently vanquished foe shall be the inspiration for my next endeavor. Would you do me the honor of casting your gaze across the piece once it's complete? If that's what it takes to shut you up. Did you say something? Whatever it was, I'm sure you are offering heartfelt words of encouragement. It's the support of such a fan such as yourself that makes this such a worthwhile hobby. I'm proud to say my work adorns the homes of many like-minded Machina lovers. The Ultima weapon and Magitech Reaper miniatures, to name but two of my creations, are especially popular. Of course, I wouldn't be much of an engineer if I only made inanimate or objects. Behold, I've restored this Algan relic, added a few flourishes of my own, and dubbed it the Real Virtuality Combat Simulation Experienceinator. By feeding it various pieces of data, such as images of my replicas and so on, it is able to recreate a range of combat scenarios. For research purposes, of course. Not entertainment. Oh no. I can see you're practically champing at the bit to give it a try. There's no stopping you intrepid adventurer types. It won't be long until my latest work is complete. All that remains are 1 or 2 final adjustments, so don't go anywhere. All of late, all I can think about is weapons, weapons, weapons. I channel this passion into crafting homages of my favorite war machina, which is more than a mere hobby. It is the wind of my sails. Let's check it out. What you got for me? Ooh. Feast your eyes on the likeness of the Crimson Conqueror, the Vermilion Villain, the Scarlet Scoundrel, the one and only ruby weapon. As I'm sure you remember, its most prominent characteristics were its impregnable armor plating, adroitly depicted here, and its long flexible claws, which are, well, you'll just have to imagine those for now. The head and arched neck are somewhat reminiscent of a ravenous voice, which may be the result of having absorbed a primal, possibly even one summoned by those resisting the Empire. In that sense, it could even be considered an ally of sorts. This guy is full of hooey. Ah, there I go, getting carried away as usual. I can tell you've absorbed about as much information as you can handle for now, so why don't we fire up the real virtuality combat simulation experienceinator? You'd best brace yourself, because even I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, Cinder Drift Extreme now accessible. Righteous. The totems earned in the Sorrows of Warlick can be exchanged for gear and other items by speaking with Quintana and Revenant's Toll. Sweet. I think I'm just unlocking out all the trials now. That's probably what I'm doing. Be my guess. Since I did the ruby one. And this will be the sapphire. Ironworks have completed their analysis of the ruby weapon, and Sid Garlon wishes to share his findings. I take it you can spare a few moments? Very good. Please wait here while I inform him of your arrival. Glad you could make it. I'm sure you are as anxious as anyone to hear what we've uncovered. Yes. Our earlier hypothesis was proven correct. Garleans have designed a system whereby a pilot's consciousness can be forcibly supplanted with data based on the memories and experience of another. So even a rank amateur could obtain the combat capabilities of a seasoned warrior? Precisely, and we learned how this was made possible when we opened the cockpit. Monitors were still operational, and among the messages displayed, one particular phrase caught my attention. Synthetic Aurosite System. Which is what exactly? Well, the core of the Ultima weapon was referred to as the Heart of Sabak by the Asians. We believe it to have been a type of Aurosite. Can't say much for the synthetic sort at this stage, but I've encountered real Aurosite before. It was extremely potent, perhaps equal in power to the Heart of Sabak. It's unclear whether the Garlean Smaculum possesses the same properties as genuine Aurosite, but I intend to follow this avenue of inquiry to see where it leads. What we do know is that it was used to implant the combat data of Nell Van Darnus into the pilot, who has been presumed dead since before the calamity. Are you any closer to discovering how they were able to retrieve this data? The link didn't occur to Gaius at first, but he later told me of devices fitted to the Magitech's armor of the Empire's high-ranking officers. There is reason to believe they were designed to emulate the soul crystals used throughout Eorzea. Yes, that was rumored to be its true purpose, but it was never publicly acknowledged. Perhaps those in the upper echelons of command wanted to avoid comparisons to the so-called savages they were meant to be conquering. There's also the question of whether this system even functions as intended. Fair point well made. From what we've seen, we can assume they were successful in gathering combat data of those wearing armor equipped with the device. If the comparison with soul crystals is valid, perhaps this data was transferred via ether. However, it seems that it extracted not only memories relating to combat, but the soldier's very essence. As you saw, the pilot succumbed entirely to the will of Vandarnus. Though it is merely supposition, it's possible that being fused with the ruby weapon's core accelerated the process and caused the deceased legatus to manifest in corporeal form. Could it be that the death of the pilot was caused by the system malfunctioning? It's hard to say. The ruby weapon itself was still largely intact when it deactivated, which strongly implies that it was the synthetic aurosite running amok that killed her, rather than the damage incurred during the battle. Interesting. Well, this is all gonna, relate to getting Urianger, Thancred, Alize, Alphino, and all of them back. But even after our analysis, I'm afraid we still don't have enough information. For now, perhaps we should consult with Gaius as to our next plan of action. Nod. Nod, you fool. Nod. Yes. So much nodding. Hurts my head. Let's comparing battle information. Trace the ruby weapon's path back to the occupied territory of Werla, which appears to be where it was built. While Alamigo is placed on the western edge of Gimlet, Werla lies on the opposite side to the east. It was once a proud and prosperous city until it was brought to its knees by the Imperial invaders. You seem rather well informed. Perhaps I should have taken you with me. I thought that was common knowledge. It is also where Alphonse and the others were born. And now the weapon project has brought them home. Yes, the place is now rife with Imperials. They have established an airship supply depot in the coastal town of Turncliffe. According to the locals, something resembling one of the weapons was transported there a few days ago. This bodes ill indeed. Were it possible, I would attempt to capture Alphonse and his followers before they can launch an offensive. However, the distance between here and Turncliffe presents a considerable obstacle, and in all likelihood, their weapon will be ready long before we arrive. Approaching by sea would allow us to save time by circumventing their ground-based troops, provided we were able to secure a vessel. Or you could use the Enterprise and take the most direct route of all, as the crow flies. In fact, this is the perfect chance to put my top-secret plan into action. And might I ask what that entails? Yeah, no shit. It wouldn't be much of a secret if I told you, now would it? What I can say is there's a starting role planned for you, Kyler. Yes. Why are you so surprised? You didn't think I'd let you get off that easily, did you? It'll be here soon, so don't go anywhere. Oh, Lord. Another one of Sid's experiments. I see Sid still delights in keeping others in suspense. I can only hope he does not make us wait over long. Okay. And action! Hey, we get to do stuff! Pardon me. I'm gonna die just a little bit. That looks super awesome. Present Garland's Ironworks adaptation of the Ultima Warrior, the G Warrior. I know Allegan design when I see it. Excavated from one of the ruins, no doubt. As-law, to be precise. As-is-law, to be precise. Came across it during the course of our investigations and decided it would be a shame to let it go to waste. And you'll be taking this refitted relic to face the enemy head-on, yes? Perhaps my knowledge of the Ultima weapon will be of use. I'm counting on it, as it happens. But first, we'll need to perform a test run in the simulator before throwing you into battle. Come, we haven't much time. Woohoo! Let's do it too, Sid. Duty commenced. You will fight as the G Warrior. I've prepared 3 trials to teach you the basics. Okay. First, I want you to try attacking the guidance system. Don't worry, it won't fight back. Okay. So far, so good. Let's move on to something a bit more advanced, shall we? Yes, please. G-Warrior also comes equipped with the Pyretic Booster, which diverts even more power to its weapons and increases its speed and maneuverability. Comes at a price. Activating it places a huge strain on G-Warrior, so it must only be used in short spurts. That's why it's best to practice here before heading into battle, not try acting. Okay. No, yep. Auto restoration can mitigate a certain amount of damage incurred, but don't rely on it to carry you through the battle. Now try using the Pyretic Booster to destroy the target. Yep. You best deactivate. Oh, like, yep. Now to look at defense. This is where the ethereal aegis should come in handy. Unfortunately, you can't keep the barrier up indefinitely, as it will drain the G-Warrior's power reserves. You might even run out of energy for the weapons, so watch out. Let's try deploying Ethereal Aegis. Okay, time to end the simulation. Duty complete. Neck puppies. That felt good. Yes, I'm ready. Let's do the thing. Yes. Seems they were expecting us, but who's the pilot? Tyler, we're almost there. You'd better have your wits about you. Bad knee. Initiate combat mode. Oh, here we go. G-Word, do the thing. Yes! Do the thing! Sorry, like, if Horde Complex is listening right now, he'll know what I mean. And why I chose that one. Now, get ready to strike. It's time to fry this overgrown squid. Haha, and save some for me. For research purposes, that is. So cool! Yeah! Lightsaber! Anti-Acon War Machina, the Sapphire weapon. Yeah, Can't afford to lose. It's all or nothing. Activating Oversoul. Hydra's combat sample ready. Initiating organic core override. Boom! No, I can't hold on. What is he doing? I will be monitoring the situation from the air. Follow my instructions and eliminate the target. Got it, Sid. Let's do this. Teen Savages have been busy. I shall enjoy breaking their new toy. Eep, I should have done that instead. Born in cerulean flames. Oh, shitty kitty. What? My bad. 7. Come here. Come here, big guy. Let's go. Bring it. Bring it. Come on. You coming? Cool. Okay, so I can keep moving with that on. That's cool. Oops, that was my bad. I didn't mean to keep that on. Oh! Oh shit! Okay, well that just happened. I need to use that shield just a little less often, I think. I skipped the cutscene because we've already been through it. There's no point in going through it multiple times. I guess this is where I got, like, a bit spoiled playing games like this. These pyretic booster material, I just, yes. There we go. Oh no. Okay. This, do this. Okay, I'm gonna she double fucking 6 out of the way of that. Fucking self-destructs, man. Oh, they're gonna just... Okay, I got it. I got it. So I have to kill them before they self-destruct, or they're gonna wipe my ass out. Okay, good to know. Yes, I'm ready. Alright. Skip, yes. Oh shit. Come on. I'm not a Gundam. I'm a Machina warrior, okay? This is what happens when you leave me to my own devices. Alright. There we go. Oh, shit! For real? Oh, that's so frustrating. I had it too. He was almost dead. Oh, that's such a pain in the ass. So, basically, Sid created one of these guys. So this one right here that we're standing in front of is what we're actually inside of, while we're killing the Sapphire dude. You know what? We're just gonna do the thing. Yeah, it's actually really neat. I like it. It's a cool fight. Just a bit of a pain in the ass is all. It is. So you need to hurry up and get your stuff done so you can get on and play Final Fantasy with me. Night, Ferg! I said hi to you earlier, but apparently you didn't hear me. But that's fine. See? This is what I'm fighting as. Now you'll get it, because now you're actually listening. Oh, you were in dungeons, cool. So, Mike, G-Warrior, do the thing! I saw that, and I was just like, oh my god, Mike's gonna laugh. It's super funny. Made me happy. Do the thing! Yes, it's good. It's pretty neat. I love this. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Stop it. I have the health to waste. Optimized. Ultima. There go. Eep. There we go. Did the thing. Finally. Whoop whoop. So badass looking. Target has been silenced. Oh, I have to do the thing. That damn squid never stood a chance. Oh. Now that immediate threat has been dealt with, we should gather what information we can in Turncliffe. gosh. Gosh darn it. That hurts. Oh, another vision. We should have known Father and his friends would track us down sooner or later. Now they're at our doorstep, and the sapphire weapon still isn't ready. Even so, it should still be able to fend them off, or at least buy us some time. Not quite how I'd imagined it, but this seems as good a way to die as any. Rex, Rykon, why are you still here? You're supposed to be moving the other weapons to a safe location. You can take care of that while I pilot the sapphire weapon. What are you talking about? I'm the pilot, not you. There's no need to put your life on the line. Besides, it's still incomplete. It can barely perform basic maneuvers, so it'll be practically useless in a real fight. We have a solution. Oversoul. You want to end up like Melisandre? Oh, whatever. No, of course not. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But she didn't give her life in vain. The ruby weapon left behind data that's been used to improve the system, to prevent any further malfunctions. What difference does that make? Once Oversoul is activated and the pilot fuses with the core, there's no way back. That's why I should be the one to pilot the sapphire weapon, not you, Rex. Alphonse needs you. You and I both know I'm the least qualified pilot we have. There's less to lose if I don't make it back. No, I won't let you. Please, Rex, hear me out. Ever since we were children, I was the smallest, the weakest, too afraid to stand up for myself. But I had the best brothers and sisters a boy could wish for. You were always there for me, protected me. Now, it's my turn to protect you. Take the other weapons and get out of here. See this through to the end. Do it for me. Do it for Melisandre. I'm counting on you, Rex. You always did have a stubborn streak. Alright, Rykon. I won't let you down. Just promise you'll wait for me on the other side. We'll meet again, brother. No! I killed the one I thought was hot. You all made me happier than I had any right to be, and now I finally found my purpose. I have no regrets. Damn it! That makes me mad. Come on, Sapphire. We may be far from perfect, but we have a job to do. Let's give Father something to remember us by. Well, shit. That sucks. The echo, I presume. What did it reveal to you? That your son Rykon sacrificed himself to be the sapphire weapon. Rykon, my poor boy, you are braver than most could ever hope to be. It is as we feared. I'm sorry, guys. From Melisandre, now Rykon, we must find the remaining weapons and end this madness. Aye, aye, Captain. Tell me, what do you make of Gaius Belsar? I understand the two of you have been acquainted since his days as the Black Wolf. He claims to have shed his pelt when he took up the hunt for Asians, but he's still the same man deep down. He certainly kept quiet about having a flock of foster children back in the Empire, though. Seems he would rather bare his teeth to his former masters than allow harm to come to them. Yet try as I might, I cannot make sense of it. Does he truly fight for the good of mankind, as he would have us all believe, or is he merely biding his time before he reveals his true colors? Whatever the answer may be, in the end, he will always be a Garlean, and though there may be honorable men and women among them, I have suffered much and more as a result of their conquests. Barbaric campaigns in which Gaius Belsar played no small part. My first encounter with the Garleans was 20 years ago, shortly after the fall of Alamigo. They continued their march into lands that had long been home to we Dusk Whites. We sought to repel the invaders, but we were woefully unprepared. Our bows and arrows were no match for their magitech, and even our most powerful magics did little to slow their advance. I fought on the front line, but was knocked unconscious in the opening exchange. When I came to, I was alone, the rest of my unit slaughtered. I hurried back to my village to look for my wife and daughter, only to find the place deserted. My search lasted for days, then weeks, then months, and it seemed they had disappeared without a trace. I finally learned from 2 Imperials held at Bittermill that the villagers had been captured and used as test subjects for the poison gas that would later be known as Black Rose. Oh, man. They were never seen again. Oh, that sucks, man. For 20 long years, I roamed aimlessly with nothing but hatred to keep me alive. I eventually found myself at the Order of the Twin Adder, who offered me a place among their ranks. The desire for revenge was the only thing that I had left, so without a moment's hesitation, I accepted. Were it not for the war with Garlemald, I would have been loath to work alongside the city-dwelling Gridanians, who for so long had treated my kind as outcasts. But none of that mattered anymore. It all culminated with Operation Archon. As you led the charge into the Praetorium, we were right behind you, and when the place came crumbling down, most of us were caught in the rubble. I escaped with my life, though. Many others were less fortunate. Having dragged myself free from the rebel, I sought a way out. It was then that I encountered none other than Gaius Belsar on the verge of death. The gods had delivered to me the man whose conquest had robbed me of everything. I was poised, ready to exact my revenge, and then he spoke. I will not beg for mercy. I only ask that you stay your hand a while longer. I cannot die until I have rid the world of the Asian menace. For millennia, mankind has danced to their tune, but no more. Then, once we are finally free, my life is yours for the taking. I would have struck him down there and then had I not sensed truth in his words. So I decided to grant him a stay of execution and join him on his hunt. All this time I've kept a close eye on Gaius. Though he's ever on the watch for pursuers, he has granted me ample opportunity to slay him if I so choose. And I still might, if he shows even the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. He will not be swayed. But for now, the Asians are my chosen quarry. If they are indeed the ones pulling the Empire's strings, then it shall not end until they have been eradicated. Every last one. Though I could not save my kin, there are those who may yet be spared the horrors of war. Unfortunately, dealing with the Asians will have to wait until we have brought an end to Garlemald's weapon project. Though we may have vanquished 2 of the new weapons, we must make every effort to prepare for whatever the Garleans throw at us next. Perhaps Severa can tell us whether the Ironworks engineers have uncovered any information of note. Inventory. Okay. I should probably repair. Is there a Ironworks technician? Resistance fighter. Is there nobody here? Rueful civilian, lonely widow. Okay, fine. We'll wait. Ironworks engineers are still at work dismantling the Sapphire weapon and investigating the Turncliffe Magitech facility. Though they have yet to make their report, they may have some news to share at this juncture. Please wait here a moment. Yes, ma'am. We've yet to finish our investigation, but I can give you a preliminary report. Were you able to recover anything of note? Before abandoning the facility, they attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many of their research materials. Luckily, some information relating to Sapphire weapons combat data was intact. Judging by what we saw during the battle, it was extracted from Regula Van Hydrus, correct? Yes. It also appears that the Sapphire weapon was actually in an incomplete state and therefore unable to perform at full capacity. Even so, it was immensely powerful. Had they been given the chance to finish it before we had arrived, who knows how it would have ended. Indeed, we may not be so fortunate next time, so we must prepare for the worst. The Ironworks will continue to investigate the Sapphire weapon and look into possible countermeasures. The Echo afforded you a glimpse into the conversation between Rykon and Rex prior to the weapon's deployment. Do you remember any other details? Spill the beans. Beans, beans, beans. Beans, beans, beans. Improvements were made to the synthetic arcite system to prevent malfunctions? Then it was never their intent to create a manifestation of Nail Vandarnus. But there's one thing that was intended. Yep. Oversoul. Its activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the core, killing them in the process. Rex and Rykon were fully aware of this, were they not? Yep, they were. They knew. Then the death of the pilot was by design all along. Alphonse, how could you? Sacrificing your own siblings to fuel these accursed war machines. Surely there is no cause worth paying such a price. Aye, nothing is more precious than family. This nightmare is far from over. It appears that Rex has fled with the remaining weapons, and we can assume that Alphonse has every intention of sending them into battle. We must find a way to disable them before Oversoul can be activated. I have seen enough death. I do not wish to see any more. Then there is no time to waste. Let's be about it, guys. Yes, let's be about it. Let's do it. Sevra, you're in charge here. Keep Sid and his team safe while they carry out the investigation. Understood. Please see that no harm comes to Gaius. While we're gone, I need you to relay everything to the Resistance troops. Your first-hand account should prove useful. If there's any developments, we'll be sure to contact you. Okay. Map. Garabanya. So while I'm teleporting there, I'm going to run and do a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Just that quick. Alright. Welcome back. It sounds like you've been quite the journey, all the way to Turncliffe. And judging by the fact you made it here in one piece, I trust everything went according to plan. More or less. What an astonishing account. I wouldn't mind putting that G-Warrior through its paces myself. Certainly a lot more stimulating than supervising this rabble, I'd imagine. Anyway, as before, I'll compile the information into a report and leave it over there for your perusal should you feel so inclined. If we hear anything from headquarters, we'll be sure to pass it on. Complete. Ooh. Oh. It's for an estate thing, and I don't have an estate yet. Makes me sad and mad. I want an estate. Meanwhile, in the Velth legions were at headquarters. Showing off much? I've come to deliver my report, Lord Valens. Ah, so you have returned, young Alfred. Or was that Alwick? Is that a carton of milk? Sorry. There's a freaking carton of milk sitting on the table right in front of him. And it's open and it's probably gross. I don't know why I'm finding that so funny, but I am. Not that it really matters, of course. I hear that you and your darling brothers and sisters have allowed the sapphire weapon to fall into the hands of the enemy. Do tell me it isn't so. Lalafell flavor. Comes in many flavors, but Lalafell is the best. I'm afraid that is the case, Lord Valens. Oh, come now, no need to be so sullen. As they say, to err is human, to forgive divine. And you know how forgiving I can be. When it suits me. Gross. Ew! Ew! I don't like milk much anyways, but then to, like, leave it sitting out and then drink it, well, it's, like, lukewarm? That's gross. So tell me, whatever your name is, who was able to best the sapphire weapon? Our sources state that the one known as the Warrior of Light was assisted by Sid Garland and Gaius Van Belsar, my lord. Ooh, somebody's getting mad. Gaius. Yes, it seems he's been quite the troublemaker of late. Defecting from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor. Whatever next? Oh well, there's no use crying over spilt milk. Oh, God. Wait. If the milk is Lalafell flavored, does it get extracted the same way that cow's milk does? Like, I'm just asking here. Personal, like, inquiry. Speaking of which, I've become quite the connoisseur since arriving in Werlet. This particular variety comes from a rare breed of cow, you know. Only 100 of them in existence and pampered every day of their lives. Yes, they are quite valuable. Until their milk dries up, that is. When it does, they are sent to the slaughterhouse, like all the rest, for that is their lot in life. You turn a Lola fell upside down and squeeze. To be discarded once they have served their purpose. Did I create the ruby and sapphire weapons so that you could deliver them gift wrapped to the enemy? I can see it now. Sidnon Garland rubbing his hands with glee at all the technological marvels we have bestowed upon him. And you let Gaius Van Belsar of all people get the better of you. How do you think this reflects on me? The legatus of the Legion, humiliated by that traitor. Humiliated, I say. There's only one way to deal with worthless provincial filth like you. Wait for me in the correction chamber. You need to be taught a lesson in obedience. Oh, shit. Yes, my lord. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Somebody's in trouble. Okay, there we go. That's better. Forgive my intrusion, Lord Valens, but it's time for your meeting with the head of Magic Tech Development. Oh, how time flies when you're whipping useless soldiers into shape. Yes, I'll be along once I've made myself presentable. Can't have people thinking I've let my standards slip, now can I? Is that his armor? It must be. Yep, it is. What are you doing here? You wish to see me, Lord Valens? Did I know? Ah, yes, that's right. So you're Allie, yes? And you joined the military of your own free will, along with your fellow orphans? Such devotion. What an inspiration you are. You see, it is my firm belief that love grants us the power to move mountains, to overcome any obstacle. Could you sound any more cheesy right now? Together we shall discover the strength that lies within you. Take my hand, child. I will show you the way. Oh shit. Oh shit, oh shit. Interesting. Divine Father, lay thine hands upon my... Blood of Emerald. Led to startling revelations. Like, I know this is not MSQ that I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways, because, yeah, stuff and things. So, we're just going to continue on this path because I'm finding it slightly intriguing. Ah, it's good to see you. I'm pleased to report that Master Garland and the others uncovered a fair bit of useful information at the Imperial facility in Turncliffe. In fact, he'd like you to rendezvous with guys in the town square, where he'll reveal what they've found. Once you're ready to depart, your escort will lead the way. So, does he turn Allie into the emerald weapon then? All set for the journey ahead? Yes! Because now I'm curious. Now that you are here, perhaps Sid will finally deign to dispense his findings. Severa, inform him of Kalir's arrival. Revive. Thanks for coming. No problem. So what have you discovered? Sorry, I'm finding that point in the evening where I'm just going to start getting ridiculously dorky. So what have you discovered? To tell the truth, we were lucky to obtain any information at all, considering the lengths to which the Imperials went in covering their tracks. You see, the hangar below was not just used to store the weapons, but played a critical role in their creation. See, no. Yeah, I don't know. We know the code names given to 3 of the weapons, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Obviously, we're all familiar with the first 2, but the third is something of an unknown quantity. Yeah, something. At the very least, this confirms the existence of another of those abominations. At the very least? Yeah, at the very least? What else? The problem lies in ascertaining its whereabouts. None of the locals have seen anything resembling a weapon being transported either by land or air. Which of course leaves only one option, the sea. According to what fragmented data we were able to recover, the Emerald weapon is equipped with aquatic capabilities much like the Sapphire. Awesome! Meaning that its escape from Turncliffe would have gone undetected and could potentially be anywhere by now. But if Alphonse plans to have it absorb more primals, the logical choice would be Eorzea. And traveling by sea would allow him to circumvent the front line at Gimel entirely. The Alliance must be alerted at once. Hold your chocobos, Severa. It seems that the Emerald weapon was still incomplete when the Legion withdrew from Turncliffe. It's far more likely that it was transported to another facility in order to add the finishing touches. If your supposition is correct, that would narrow our research to but 2 possible locations. Castrum Marinum in the Rotano Sea and Castrum Occidens in eastern Lenasia. Both of which are known to harbor remnants of the 14th Legion, your former subordinates, Gaius. Be that as it may, our objective is unchanged. You and Severa will make your way to Castrum Occidens, while Calera and I head to the Castrum Marinum. Should we locate the Emerald weapon, we will give the signal to dispatch the G-Warrior and eliminate it before it can be activated. Sorry to disappoint you, but we're still repairing the damage it sustained during the encounter with the Sapphire weapon. While elegant machinery has its uses, it's a bugger to find replacement parts in a pinch. We've actually been working to expand its already impressive arsenal, but the G-Warrior itself is in no fit state for combat. While I'm aware this is a far from adequate replacement, I can provide an ironworks submersible to help Calera and Gaius reach Castrum Marinum. I'll have one sent ahead to Vesper Bay. Peace be with you. May the force be with you. Wait. I did the thing. I did the wrong thing. When I was like, may the force be with you, and I'm doing the Star Trek sign. Just to annoy everybody. A submersible. I don't like much the sound of that. Perhaps Severa and I should count ourselves fortunate that our destination can be approached by land. I pray you have a safe journey. Watch yourself out there. All right. So much of this is like overacted in a really hilarious way. It's time we departed. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. Yes, let's do this, please. I wanna do the thing. Must do stuff. Ironworks pilot. The submersible is ready when you are, but if before you depart, I've received some scraps of intelligence regarding your opponent from my colleagues in Turncliffe. Apparently, it uses some sort of levitating hand-like appendages. 6 of them, in fact. Though we're not quite sure what purpose they serve, it sounds like having eyes in the back of your head might come in handy, but that's all we know, I'm afraid. You have our thanks. After all, forewarned is forearmed. If the Emerald weapon has indeed been transported to this castrum, it would need to enter via the dry dock. We shall do likewise. As one might expect, there are measures in place to keep out intruders, but the security systems can be tricked into recognizing us as an Imperial vessel. That said, infiltrating the facility is merely the first step. Should the emerald weapon be activated, it is only a matter of time before the pilot uses Oversoul. We must silence the war machina before this happens, and failing that, grant the poor soul at its helm the mercy of a swift death. Had those wounds healed more quickly, I would have gone with you. Or had these wounds healed more quickly, could have gone with you. But I fear I would only slow you down. As such, I shall provide what support I can from afar. Whatever happens, the emerald weapon must be defeated at all costs. Aye, aye. Oh, it's a duty? Oh, and I need a higher item level to access it. Well. Okay. I guess that's as far as I can get with that for now. Interesting. I thought I was better equipped. Oh, I think I might have hit that point in the quest line. Interesting. I think I need to start hitting up those raids. So I can get some gear. Which means tomorrow morning I get to wake up and do some research. So that way I can hop in and get some raids done tomorrow. Yep. And since it's Friday, I'll be streaming earlier in the day than typical because I get my kids in the afternoon. So. And I'm planning a nice big dinner tomorrow night for my kids and myself and maybe a friend. And yeah, it's going to be amazing because I was able to go to a local butcher's place and buy some meat. And they had bison, buffalo in stock. And I'm so excited because buffalo is so good. It's so delicious. Absolutely nummy meat. And it's done by a local farm here, that ranch that has buffalo. And they get it, so they raise them and everything like that. Then they send them to a local butcher who butchers it. And then it gets sent out to various places like the meat company that I went to. And so I got like a roast, a couple of steaks, and a couple pounds of hamburger. And I'm planning on going back and getting a bunch more because it's just really, really, really good meat. Super lean. It's actually way healthier than pretty much any other meat except for like salmon. Like, strange. It's actually kind of on par with salmon in terms of being health conscientious. It's just it doesn't have like the omega-3 fatty acids and things like that that fish do. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? Hand over that. Yep. By the 12, Archon Loaf. However did you come by this? I swear it had come straight from Charlayan. Oh, pardon me. Rambrose said that, did he? Sigh. His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry, that what I seek to do, I do of my own volition and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends and to deserve it, but I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when you faced with a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me and what we do. You are gonna freaking sacrifice yourself for this, and I'm pissed. I know it because you're gonna die. I'm gonna be mad. I already know this. Like, I can foresee the future of this, and I'm already pissed. But we were talking about your journey. Before the others arrive, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later. Though it may be many years, I have not forgotten the feats of mastication required to consume it, nor how unconducive they are to conversation. Oh, I don't want to. If I go any further in this, Exarch's gonna die, and I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be so mad. It's like Game of Thrones. They always kill your favorite characters.
Forgive the delay. We have have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black-masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarians' former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. 'Tis but a pity I cannot encourage them on my course.
Not knowing Elidibus set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
I quite agree. But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
I'm too honest for my own good.
Oh dear. Then we must redouble our efforts. Not that we've ever stinted in that regard.
This would seem an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Tell me you've made some progress.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
Oh.
The red stones. Then this doth mean.
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain.
Yeah.
As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind, and so we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects notably do not possess. We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
Oh.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
Yeah.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works. We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
Let us be off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
All right.
Forgive me, but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Bubble tea.
there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
Yeah.
I see.
It's not gonna go well for him when he does it, though. Dude, I'm gonna cry. Hast thou a moment, I would speak with thee on the matter of the exarch's mooted return unto the source. Thou wilt have observed that our friends spake not in certainties, yet if Beck Lug hath the right of it, 'tis possible to predict the outcome of his plan with some confidence. And it is their assessment that, given the opportunity, the exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. As thou thyself didst demonstrate in merging with Ardbert, however, there existeth an affinity twixt like souls, and doth give us cause to hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply that, himself. As our recent travails have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul. Any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. 'Tis a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee. And to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the crystal exarch. Henceforth none can say that what choices our friend will make, but I thought it only right that thou be made aware of these truths. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna step away and get myself another drink. I will be right back. I'm not even gonna bother putting myself on a pause screen. Okay. Let's get right back into this. Maybe if I can get myself situated the way I want. Okay, there we go. Thancred is eager to get to work. Yes, yes, yes. I think we all are. Right then, while the exarch literally pours his own sweat and blood into his allotted task, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Dealing with Elidibus and his minions. And just so, there is one other matter. In light of our deteriorating health, Ishtola should not be left alone in a niter. Might I trouble you to visit her and see all is well. That all is well. I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. Leave it to me. My thanks. You may leave the Ascians to us. Once they are out of the way, we will retire to Yulmore, and when Ishtal has finished plumbing the depths, I'd like the two of you to join us there. If you are bound for a nighter, I suggest you go via Venmont Yards. Our friends there will be glad to provide a boat for you. Let us be on our way then. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. From Tataro, you say? Whatever could it be? Archon loaf, thou sayest? Why, even to hear the name doth transport me to times long past. Bread from another world? May I try some? Mayest thou, child? Thou must. That said, though I personally disagree with the consensus, I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations. Wiser words have never been uttered. Huh? Though it rarely darkened our dining table at home, I can attest that it was standard fare at the studium. Indeed, a slice was never far from our peers' hands. Alphino, you really are an unbearable snob sometimes. Do you know that? Right, let's really be off now. We can find a drink to wash down the bread on the way. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, map. Go here, yes. Okay. Ah, yes, this place. I remember this place. Oh, if it ain't the warrior darkness herself, what brings you to these parts? Heading out to sea, eh? But of course we'd be happy to help. Just say the word and I'll ready a boat. Yes. Do the thing, please. Right, yes, I am smoking right now, and it's my last cigarette out of this pack, which means it's going to be pretty much the last time I smoke, so you'll bear with me, right? I've done really good, and I've only had one today, so. Oh, no! Oh, no!
Excellent.
Elizabeth.
I had intended to speak with you alone. None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between our body and soul wavers. I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
I'm not so sure that's true. Reviewing the records yet again. Really? You worry too much, Elidibus. The dedication to your duty verges on obsession. To think some thought you ill-suited for the role. How wrong they were. But come, turn your gaze outside the window, my friend. The rains have ceased and we have been graced with another beautiful day.
It fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No, I am Elidibus, and I I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope. Ah, it swells within me, empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so? I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back,
No.
as I asked.
You give Estola back. She's mine.
Show me your strength. I would take your measure.
Oh no.
I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Son of a bitch. Alright, Elidibus. Oh, it wants an item level of 490. Which I am not at. Okay, Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Because apparently I'm too low geared. To be doing any of this successfully. So market board. And we'll go with what? What's our lowest item level item? Everything I think is 480 across the board except the staff, which is 485. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, does it? $120. No items found. So, gloves of healing. 115. Nope. 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 Not what I wanted. 99. 116. 122. 99. You can stop that, will you, please? Thank you. Next. 99. Bracelets. 99. Rings. And 98. Okay. So, what is my battle? Tombstone of Allegory. I have 1,132. So, I wonder if I go to... What? Eulmore? I want to say it's Eulmore. Alright. Merchant. Nope. Is it over here then? Gear exchange. Okay. Okay, that's all 490. Certificate of novelty. Okay, wait, what? Wrong vendor? Oh, who do I go to then? Where do I go, Ferk? I also jumped into Discord, so... Are you more too? More, okay. So why do I not see you? Because you should be...
I'm the only orange read in the room.
Yeah. Oh, there you are. I just wasn't close enough. Okay. Token exchange. Perfect. Holy smokes. Okay. 400 and... Dude, apparently I need to be running some dailies.
Experts.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So that does that. Equip. Ugh.
What are you wearing?
Huh?
What are you wearing on your head?
It is a Crystarium Turban of Healing. And I don't know about this.
Mother Superior.
Huh?
Mother Superior.
Right? Yeah, I don't like this. It's very upsetting to my sensibilities. Oh, wait, I don't have a... Okay. Well, then we'll just hide headgear for now. There we go. Because I don't have a transmog for this character right now. Alright, so I guess...
I can wear the helmet. Oh my god, I want it.
So what do I need to be running? I guess I could run the copied factory in Eden's Gate because they give me 100 each.
Well, if you want to do massive raids for that, or you can do a dungeon to get that. How far are you in the story?
I am at Faded Memories. Where I have to enter the ethereal stream and show Elidibus how strong I am.
Okay, so...
So he just kidnapped, Ishtola.
you'll get a dungeon after that. Well, after a little while, but
Mm-hmm.
the next dungeon after that, and then the current top dungeon, those two give you 50 each,
Okay.
which will be a lot quicker than doing the massive raids.
Right. Because, so I have Cinder Drift and Dying Gasp. I have Castrum Marinum, but I have to be average item level 485, which I do not meet yet. I can do Cinder Drift Extreme. I can do Anamnesis Aniter. 60.
So there's 2 more after that you'll unlock.
Okay. Yeah, a Niter is 60 and Cosmos is 50. And the other Niter is 50. Academia Niter. So it's the Twinning, Amarat. So those are all 50 and that's 60.
What you want is the Revelation tokens. Because that gear is 520.
Oh. Oh shit, okay. Well, Revelation tokens, that the Eminesis Aniter gives me 30, and I have at the moment 66.
Oh my god, your helmet looks badass if you try it on.
For
your
what?
Healing one, for the 520.
So magic. Ooh. Dude! That looks awesome! What?
You don't look like a healer, you look like an Undertaker.
Yeah, I know, right? I look like the Grim Reaper. That's so cool. So, oh, the robe's actually kind of pretty too, actually. That's not bad. I like this set.
Okay, save the outfit. Like on the bottom when you're trying to do on it, say save outfit.
Oh.
Full tab. Oh. If you click on that, it'll save the items so you can put all of them on and see what they all look like.
Oh. Okay, save.
Yeah, so whenever you try something else on now, it'll continue it.
Oh, is that because I'm not showing helm?
Yeah, so you have to put your helm back on. So you're in that try-on screen as well. You'll be able to put it on. You'll see the tab in between the two right at the bottom.
Oh. Okay. Display gear. Wait, no.
When the bubble's around it, it means
there
it's
we go. Dude, this is awesome.
So what I'm looking at is put your healing helm on, the healing robe, then go to the tanking stuff and put the gloves, the pants, and the boots on.
Oh my god. Okay, gloves, pants, and boots?
Yeah.
Of the tanking?
All the tanking stuff.
So the...
So you'll have to exit out of that menu and go back into melee stuff.
Armor... Gloves, hands, and boots?
Yeah.
Or gloves, pants, and boots?
Gloves, pants, and boots. Be fending.
Fending, okay. Try on. Pants.
And keep the helmet on. Like, show your helmet.
Yeah. Try on. Display headgear. There we go. And boots. Try on. Oh my god.
Does that not look like a Dark Souls character?
Dude! That is amazing!
I really wish that was available to be worn all at once.
That would be so sick. Oh, I want that. Oh. That is so cool. So apparently I need to go run some dungeons.
And if you get caught up, like on current dungeon, I
Mhm.
think it's 500 or 510 is the year that drops the Toyas.
Drops
Or,
a what?
sorry, out of the current dungeon, I think it's 510 or 500.
Okay.
It's a very quick dungeon too. It's very nice.
Okay.
But I don't know if you're holding off until Mike gets caught up.
I was, but I decided to just go ahead and do my thing and go about it. And when he catches up, he catches up. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess run Anamnesis a Nighter. Did you want to join me, or do you got other stuff you're doing?
I'll go with you if you want it.
Okay. Works for me. Okay, and then let me make sure I've gotten. Okay, take that off. There we go.
I hope you're ready to. Have you done this before?
Yeah, I did it earlier
Okay.
today.
What'd you think of that first boss?
Dude, I think all of the bosses are really kind of cool. Like, I struggled a little bit with the last two bosses because I hadn't done them before, but I actually really, really, really enjoyed the dungeon in general. I was smart and I watched the MTQ capture video for it first, though. Before I ran it. Also, Dark Soul and Silly Gnome, welcome to my stream, if you're real people. Say hi. We love to talk in here. Even though you can't really tell today. It's been pretty quiet, all in all. Oh, while we're doing this, I'm gonna go to Gold Saucer. Yeah, it was actually nice to get in and run a dungeon on my healer again. I had fun with it. On my core healer, that is. Triple Triad Trader. Some cards, yes. So. Oh. Commence. Okay. hopefully I can do a little bit better this go around. So I need to be aware of that. I think I'm using too much mana. We were fortunate, but what is all of this? Oh, that's a black mage. Neat. That is not what I meant to do. Oh well. Dilly maples. Actually reminds me of like those maple dilly bars that you can get from, or no, not maple, I guess butterscotch dilly bars that you can get from Dairy Queen. Oh man, I love those things. They're kind of addictive. There it lies. I give you my breath. Ha! Okay. Dude, this guy's nuts. I think the part where I struggled with the most with this guy was maintaining like orientation mechanics while the twin was out. The extra 2, 3, 4. We're good. Okay. Shit, stack up. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Ferk. Nope. Out of the way. Damn it. Ugh. He breathed on me and his breath was stinky and gross. Ouch. Fucking bleeds. There we go. That went way better than the last time I ran it. Way, way, way better. Okay, yeah, this is all 450 gear, so none of it's going to be any good for me. Is he going to do what the other tank did? Yep. Pull it all. Got it. See, and the more I run this character, the more I'm like, why did I stop running it? I absolutely love this character. Oh god. Come on, come on. Come on, do the thing, do the thing, do the thing. Oof, okay. Oof. Well, that was fun.
This is the boss that wrecks me all the time.
Really?
Yep.
Hmm. Is it the mechanics of it, or is it...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Always the platforms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Ow. Son of a biscuit. Out of the way. Okay, so that's first. Out of it, out of it, out of it. There we go. Woohoo! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Shit. Okay, get him up, get him up. Get him up, 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 get him up. Come on, 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 come on. There we go. Oh, Lord. Oh, son of a biscuit. Oh, shit. There I go. I'm dead. And you guys can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Don't stand on the blue. Okay. Switch.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck.
You guys got this. You guys got this. I have the faith in you.
That's gonna hurt. Bullshit.
Sorry, I was running back. Oh. Wow. Good
I
job,
thought he was a
Tank.
gunbreaker, but he's not using a shield.
Oh.
Well, he's using a shield. He's got probably the Emperor's shield on.
Mm. Okay. Let's do this. This is gonna be fun and interesting. Yep, this is what the last tank did to me too. This is exactly how it went.
Oh boy.
shit. Nope. Yeah. Let's sigh. I don't know why they feel the need to, like, pull that entire thing all at once. Yeah.
There goes the DPS.
Yep. I am not surprised.
They died a lot, actually, the Black Mage.
Only twice. Same number of times that I died. Oh, wait, no, they died 3 times. Never mind, because I rezzed them in the middle of the last boss fight. And then I died, and then he died. Why? For the love of God, why? There we go. This boss was actually kind of cool. Oh, shit. Right. Ha 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 ha! We did the thing. Go us. Okay. Sweet. Yes. That's not where I want to be. There's that. This is where I'm going to go. Okay. Okay. Hold on just a sec, Frick. Alright, everybody. On that note, I'm actually going to go ahead and call it done and good for here for tonight. Like I said, I'm going to be on earlier tomorrow morning for my time, which means afternoon for my server's time, and play some more Final Fantasy, try and run some stuff, run some more raids, etc., do some of the higher level content. But because I am getting on earlier tomorrow, I'm going to bed earlier, and I'm logging off a little bit earlier. So I hope you have a wonderful night, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is that you are.